Well, afternoon YouTube. It's sun went away. It's a sad morning to report. Um, so I worked last night and got off this morning, and before I went to bed, looked out here. Pretty sure we saw 4 chickens out here. Took a 3 or 4 hour nap, came back out, get my eggs like I do when I wake up, and coming out here to the fence, I'm only counting 3 chickens. And then I look right here by this fence. I don't know if you can see that in the video very well, but all that right there, that's right, feathers, whole pile. Charles, calm down. Charles is upset. He lost one of his friends. So the first thing I noticed before I noticed these feathers is my girls were acting a little flighty, which indicated to me something was probably wrong. But literally a whole pile of feathers, and nothing else. I mean, there is not a spot of blood. There is not a trail. There's not anything anywhere around the perimeter of this 300-foot of fence that I can find that indicates what did this. And that to me indicates what probably did this was a hawk. We have a lot of them out here, and that's something that you got to think about, whether it's a hawk or a possum, coyote, fox, whatever. You have to be willing to be prepared for this day where you come out and all or some or one of your chickens is no longer. It doesn't matter what you do. It's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. For me, I knew it was also likely to happen. I know y'all are upset. I'm sorry, because I wanted to give them as much free range possibility as possible. And in doing that, obviously it's open to aerial attacks. So look at these girls. They just want to be close to me right now because they're a little traumatized, I guess. It's okay, y'all are all right. So yeah, whether you live in a suburban area, a rural area, it's just something you need to be prepared for when it happens. I would have thought maybe, but the first dealings I would have with this would be a raccoon or something like that climbing over and getting in. But this is apparently going to be one of my biggest struggles out here, and it might end up making me revisit having all this space for them. It sucks, but at the same time, I don't want them to keep getting murdered. But I can't blame the bird, the hawk or owl or whatever did this. I'm assuming a hawk probably. Chicken's delicious, and it's a whole lot easier than going out and hunting lizards and mice and whatever else they're gonna eat that day. So I can't blame them for that. But I have no interest in having like an alarm goose because I don't like geese. I really don't want a rooster, but I might have to think about that. Charles is not gonna stay out here all day and night and guardian these chickens, because he's gonna be like, you can have it, I don't care that much. So I'm gonna keep walking around my property, see if I can find any signs of anything, a head, a drumstick, I mean anything. But I just wanted to share it with everyone because it's not how I had expected to start my morning or afternoon for me. And it's definitely something to think about. But I mean, it's part of the life cycle of things. Some things eat other things. We eat all things pretty much, so it happens. It sucks. And that was, I'm pretty sure, one of my chickens that had just started laying. So that's another bummer for me, less eggs. So, and when I got these 4 chickens, they had a 5th extra one, and I was like, nah, I said I was just gonna get 4. That unclaimed chicken is, somebody will find a place for it, and I should have taken that 5th chicken. But yeah, so what you get left with kind of can help tell you what did the deed. But it kind of sucks worse just being unsure of time frames and what really did it. So I think what I'm gonna end up doing, and one of my best recommendations to anyone who's going to do this, is put a game trail cam or something up, just so you have that closure of knowing what went after your chickens, so that you know if there's anything you can do preventatively to fix that problem. Because if it's hawks and owls and aerial attacks, I'm sorry to say, but I don't see anything that you can really do for that, but so much. And I mean, they sell like bird netting that you could try to string around this 300 foot of fence line up into trees, and I mean, it would take probably a week or more to even attempt to do that. It's gonna look like crap. I mean, you're better off getting a different solution, like a fully closed in pen. I think what I'm probably gonna end up trying to do is just getting like a gigantic run that's like half the size of the space they have now, and just close it all in. It's gonna cost time and take some money. Take some time and cost money. Sorry, this is not how I expected my morning to go, but it's I think it's going to be worth it in the long run to ensure their safety, because they got no one else watching out for them. So that's where we're at. It's a sad thing, and while we're here, I can show you a good thing real quick, I guess. My potatoes and my straw bales are doing quite lovely. I think we're getting a lot of good growth, and it's going to be very successful, so stay tuned. We'll do that. Also, I've been clearing this out for my gardening area and made a natural, like, friction old school fence. It's actually very strong. I mean, it's not tied together or anything. Just kind of fooling around with some things. Got some bamboo, just playing around with some stuff, trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. And then I do have some more potatoes popping up in this here tire, so I'm gonna end up stacking onto that, and a whole bunch of tomatoes growing down here. All the flowers up front are doing their thing, taking off. And all the plants and stuff, I'm not gonna go into all that right now, just because this video was about my chicken, or lack thereof. So, and that was the other thing that indicated it being an aerial predator to me, was when Charles came out, he didn't hit on anything, and he's a hound dog, and that dog, if he smells a predator, he's gonna follow the trail, and nothing. I mean, it just looks like it came down, grabbed it, feathers came off, and then it shot off. So I'm hoping it didn't get dropped off in one of my neighbor's yards or something like that and eaten there, because I'll feel bad if they're finding parts of my bird. But time will tell. We may just never know truthfully what happened, but like I said, there's a lot of hawks around here, and that's just what this looks and feels like to me. So I'm thinking that's what happened. So if I find out, I'll let y'all know, keep you posted. Just something to really consider if you're gonna have birds. Like I said, suburban, rural area, doesn't matter. Predator problems are predator problems, especially the more and more man encroaches on their natural habitats of these animals. They gotta eat, and wouldn't you rather work smarter, not harder? Yeah, chickens are the smarter option. So all right, well, I don't have any more to say about this. It's just one of those things, one of those life things. So all right, I hope everyone else is doing well. Hope y'all had a better morning than me, and I hope everyone's staying safe. I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you found this informative, liked it, I swear I'm gonna have some more upbeat videos coming out. Please like and subscribe, because it's hopefully this is the last time I have to record a video on this. So all right, everyone out there, take care. I appreciate you stopping by. Charles appreciates it. He's over there, so he can't say goodbye, but all right, thanks.